And his pitch was pretty...
Were you one of those people?
Yes.
Okay.
And his pitch, it wasn't a terrible pitch. His main pitch was that, obviously, if it's teams, I'm a big target. I don't mind sitting on the block. If you guys keep me safe, I'm not going to say your name. He did say that his target was Austin, but I don't know if that was actually his target, but that was part of his pitch.
Yeah.
So in the conversation that I had with him, I fully said to him, like, you and a target being Austin has zero merit to me. The fact that I know that I'm an outsider in this game so far, and if it stays in teams, and if I win HOH, and you don't care if I put you on the block, and I only have to say one name, is enticing to me.
Yeah, hell yeah. It was enticing to me too.
Yeah, because I'm like, obviously super out of the loop of some conversations. Half the time I don't even know any shit that's happening. So from what I knew is that that pitch got thrown around and that people were going to think about it and reconvene and see if it was anything that we wanted to entertain. And then by the time that it was like coming back, like all of this dirt started coming out and it didn't make sense. You know, like Kyle and Ro are coming after all the girls. Ro is specifically targeting me and Tina. Braden's coming for me. And just things to me didn't really add up. And then it was like more people were knowing about this flip, but it was like people weren't supposed to know that other people were in on this. I still wasn't in conversations. I had heard that some people were going to toss rogue votes, so it would be 6-4. And I'm just telling you straight up, it felt so messy to me. I got sketched out, and I was like, I told them last night, this doesn't feel good to me. I'm not doing it. I don't really think Josh is that much to be fighting for. I don't understand why we're getting, you know, some people are going to say this and some people are going to say this, because I knew that if I went with that, I would probably get thrown under the bus for it.
Yeah.
And it would probably be me and Tina. And I'm being straight honest
You
with
did
you.
the best thing.
And that's why when I like came to you, because I like didn't know who even knew about this, because again, people aren't talking to me and I know that they think that I'm very expendable. I know they think maybe I'm just a vote. Maybe she's an easy name to say. I don't know if it's personal. I honestly don't think that it can be game, because nobody's really talking game to me at this point. Like little combos.
Yeah.
But nobody's being like, yes, like straight up, like I want to work with you, or this is my target. Like if you ask me who other people's targets are, I'm going to tell you that I probably think that they're mine, because that's the only thing that I've heard.
That's brutal.
It's fine. It's a game. I don't take it personal. That was why when I came to you last night and said the three of us, because and again, I don't know for sure, but I had a feeling if they were swaying your vote for this flip, you might be in the same position that I'm in now. Mm-hmm. And that's why I said to you, there's a little bit of power in numbers if they're not having, and I don't know the conversations that you're having. So this is just...
I'm so happy you came in here and told me that. I just learned so much. I'm like...
Yeah, this is just my truth to you.
So you know you're not going up on the block, right?
Yeah, I hope so.
Okay.
I'm not going to assume.
Okay.
It's still your HOH.
Okay.
It is still, like, I pray that you don't, because
you're
honestly,
not going up. Yeah,
I would never, ever...
You're not going up there, I promise.
Your name is not coming out of my mouth.
And I feel that.
And I swear that, like, my word...
I would be fucking devastated.
Girl, my word is good.
Okay, you're good.
And when I even... like the vote kind of happening, and I made the decision that I wasn't...
You made the best decision.
And it was a big gamble for me.
It was.
But
it was for me too. I was like...
Nothing was really promised me, and I will be honest, I don't know where all the lies are coming from. I don't know who is spearheading this. I know that I'm really in the dark in it. But like even for you and a target, like I honestly don't know who is kind of like running this. I don't know who's running this shit.
It's Ty and Jed.
Yeah, and to me that seems kind of obvious. They don't really talk to me. I don't.
They're trying to pin the flip on you.
I know.
They're trying to be like you were down and you weren't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what they're trying to do.
Well, obviously there was a conversation about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had a conversation about it.
And I did have a conversation with them to be like, would this, because I have no conversations with you, would this build any rapport if I do this? I did not get any vibes that it would build any rapport. So what is the point? Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like I'm still like playing this game being like, you know, if sides are forming, I'm not really on one net. So of course I have to discuss it, but I always got the impression that I was on the outs with them. I'm not surprised that they're going to throw me under the bus. I'd be lying if I said I didn't feel like shit about it.
Don't fucking worry.
Yeah.
I know if it was you that was HOH, it would be me.
I honestly feel that.
No, I know it would be.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
And
it's
I know
just
you
because
are
I'm
a smart
HOH.
girl.
Yeah.
And I don't want them to be thinking that, like, we're just these dumb
Nope.
votes, do whatever.
I'm putting up 2 defenders. I'm telling you that right now.
Yeah.
And I'm coming in the room tonight and I'm letting every Destiny member know
Yeah.
that I'm putting up 2 defenders because
Yeah.
I want all of you guys to sleep in peace this week.
Yeah.
You guys aren't going up. You're not
And
going
I
up.
respect
I
that.
promise.
Yeah.
Like, that's not what I'm
And
doing.
if you have, like, a main target,
I do.
because honestly, at this point, I'm so, like, mind-fucked, being like, oh, like, I thought that I was kind of, like, good with people, now I don't know. I have no reason for, if you want your target to be a certain way, to go a different way. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I promise you that. And I promise you, if next week when you can't play and I win, you are nowhere even near.
That's such a fear.
Nowhere even near.
It's so scary
Nowhere
that I can't
even
play
near,
next week.
because I feel like we're similar, not the same. Clearly, you're a cop beast.
But I'm still pretty much like in the middle.
Do you
and
know
on
what
the
I mean?
outside, yeah.
And I honestly, like, the way that that split showed and the people that I am kind of gravitating towards, I actually feel really good with them. Like, I feel like there can be trust, there can be, like, good things there. And just to be, like, so straight up with you, I know that I'm not emotional. I'm very sensitive and compassionate. And I want somebody to win the season that really deserves it. And your story resonates with me.
Aww.
Like, when you were reading your letter and, like, I'm picturing your nephews, and I know you haven't shared your whole story yet. And I know there's so much to it. I'm not going to push it. That's your story to share. But, like, I want somebody to be inspired from this season. And that's going to be, like, a huge factor for me, even if I'm in jury. It's going to be a factor on who I want to work with. I'm telling you right now. Like,
that means so much. Like, don't make me cry, Tara.
but
stop.
you know what I mean? Like, I've always kind of like the underdog. The fact that maybe some people don't want to work with me or they're going to peg me down, honestly, I don't care. It's fine. Like, it is what it is. It's a game. I'm not even taking it personal against them. If that's the play that they feel they need to make right now,
they're wasting their breath.
well, and that's the play they have to make. It's a game. It's fine. I'm just telling you, that's the information that I have. That is my
Thank you for
truth.
sharing that with me.
That is my truth. You've never been a target for me. You will not be a target for me.
Thank you.
And that's all. And
Love
you
it.
can have your conversations. And even
I
if
don't want you to worry.
Yeah.
Okay, if I'm in here with Ty and Jed, I don't want you to worry.
No.
Being like, what are they saying about me?
No,
it
because you
doesn't
have
fucking
your
matter.
game to worry about too.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You still have to think long game and make decisions based for you. So no, like, I'm not going to be super, like, I trust you. You are a smart woman. I've given you the information. You have to make a choice that is good for you. And you have to have conversations with everyone.
Yeah.
I'm not going to assume anything because honestly, when that vote came out, I didn't know which way you were flipping. Like, I was literally sitting there being like, what the fuck is happening?
It was ridiculous.
And you kind of like, actions speak louder than words, and your actions spoke volumes to me.
Yeah.
And that is why, if I won HOH next week, I'm not fucking saying your name. I'm not saying your name on the block, and I'm not saying your name as a replacement nominee, because that's not the kind of game I want to play. I want to show me where your actions are, not just your words.
Absolutely.
And
Love that.
you took a risk by doing that too. I know you did.
I was the fucking swing vote, and
I
I told
know.
them no, and now they're fucking. They were probably gonna come after me, but now that I'm HOH, they're like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
I'm honestly glad it was you, because
Me too.
I was a swing vote too, and I thought it seemed a little sketch.
I'm breaking it up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna break it up.
And maybe hopefully get to the bottom of it, because straight up, I honestly don't know where the big motive was and who was going for it.
I think, like, I have a part of me that I think I know, and I'll
Yeah.
find out through talk. But
Yeah.
I think I know.
I'm hoping that you figure it out. You don't even have to tell me if you figure it out.
I will.
You can play your game
I will be
however you
telling
want to play your
I'm
game.
gonna have a conversation with a certain group, and you're
Yeah.
in that group, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna just let everyone know what I want.
And I honestly, I do feel good with that group. Like, I don't believe that Kyle and Ro are going after the girls.
Come on in with it.
Hey,
Hi.
it's